Hi everybody, good morning. Welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've done a class out here in the lobby and where I'm practicing with you, so I had an opportunity today in the schedule, so I wanted to get back to doing this more often anyhow. Thank you all for your feedback, and I've heard good things about doing the practices when we're in the room together, but also good things about doing them when I'm practicing with you. So I would like to create a balance amongst that. And please always send your feedback and any questions or comments that you have about these experiences. You all at home are pretty much flowing with us here at the studio, so it is a lot of the schedule and how many sessions that we're doing here at the studio, and so I'm simply trying to mix you guys in with, and I think there's benefits in all ways, but I thought it would be really cool today to get back on the mat with you guys, do an urban fit practice. And the audio may be a little different than you're used to. I have a different microphone that's sitting out in space here so that I'm not wearing anything. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me loud and clear, and I'll make sure to project my voice. But I hope you have a nice practice. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you do feel comfortable to reach out if you have any questions, whether it's about your physical practice or about something that you're feeling or that you've been going through and you're bringing with you onto the mat. And again, please feel free to share this channel and our online membership with anybody that you think would benefit. I know we have a lot of classes out there, so there is a place to start for everybody, and I think this is a really nice way. It's less intimidating to, roll out a mat at home and give a class a try. So this might even be a good one to send to a friend, or see if they want to sign up for the 7-day free trial on our website. Okay, have a great practice. We're going to start lying down onto your back. When you lie down, separate your feet and so they're at least hip-width distance apart. And they can go a little wider if that feels good, with your arms by your sides, palms facing up. A lot of times, and you'll feel this tendency to want to turn your palms down. You might be a little bit more uncomfortable to keep your palms facing up, but this is going to set our shoulders back into the mat. And feel your upper back and your head rest. And take a few deep breaths in through your nose, feel your belly rise. And you can do a soft sigh, exhale, release all the air from your lungs. These won't be necessarily the deepest breaths and that you'll be able to take in your practice as we start opening up the body. Connect our focus and our attention to our breath. This should form when you practice, and then in the evening practice, the things that are happening around you are probably far less, and so it's going to be more about reflection. If you're like a lot of us and you appreciate practicing in the morning and in the evening, then you get a space for a response and you get time to unwind and reflect at the same time. Now bring your legs together, straight and strong, flex the ankles, and you'll feel this create a little arch in your low back. Reach your arms over your head. Then hook your thumbs. And feel this in the upper body. The closer you bring your arms towards the floor, and the deeper the flexion you're going to feel in your shoulders. So if you were to take your arms back up towards the ceiling, right, we've lessened the flexion, the feeling in your shoulders should change. And then keep your legs strong, take the arms back over your head, and deepen that flexion, take a deeper breath in. And bend both of your legs so that your feet are flat. You can release the hook of your thumbs, roll onto your right side, and turn into the fetal position, knees way up into your chest, let your head rest into your bicep. Feel good transitioning to your mat. Use your right hand, push the ground away, and we'll come up to all fours facing the top of your mat, please. And hands and knees, as you said, if your wrists feel tight, move your hands forward an inch or two. And turn your elbows in, so the eye of the elbow, the crease of your elbow is turning forward. And this is a firmness, not grounding with so much strength. Right? We're still getting into and transitioning to the breath. Let's seal the lips and begin to breathe in through the nose, out through your nose. And 3 steady breaths. And your mind will already start to shift. And through the awareness of your breath, in 3 breaths, it does not take very long. And you may be able to acknowledge where you came from to get to your mat today. And this is time for you. This is a nice way to show up for yourself, show up inside of yourself. And connect, and then we'll see where it goes. Curl your toes under your heels. On your exhale, lift your hips and press back into a downward facing dog. Many times when you come to their mat, there's going to be something that is brought to your mind from your body. It could be a foot, could be an ankle, a shoulder, something you're more aware of than most parts of your body. It tends to stick out like a sore thumb. And so as you practice with this, I think it's great to keep moving, keep breathing, but adjust mindfully. And so you're not exacerbating the situation of that ankle or the shoulder. You use your body support, and you can always explore, right, different ways of doing that. If you just slow down, you don't have to be in such a rush. And when it comes to moving your body on the mat, let's feel more core. Roll the weight into your toes and bend your legs, and so that your knees are hovering off the mat, take your gaze towards your hands. Full breath in. Feel it as you wrap the elbows towards each other. They're going to want to turn out. Tight shoulders will turn your elbows out. And pull your belly in, take it back up, and straighten your legs in downward facing dog. Head stays below your heart. Walk your hands back to your feet. And legs can be straight or a slight bend to your knees. You might feel more in your hamstrings when you rock the weight out of your toes. And yet maintain a connection to your inner thighs, and roll the weight back into the big toe sides of your feet. So if you look down and you see the 2 knuckles of your big toes, go directly through those knuckles and press down into the ground. And feel your inner thighs, hands to your shins. Inhale to lift halfway and draw your inner thighs back. It's not that the toes are lifting off of the mat, the toes are on the mat. But you're feeling right underneath those knuckles of your big toes. Stretch your low back, chest forward, inhale. And exhale, go ahead and bow, fold back down. And too much tightness in your outer hips or hamstrings, and put that little bend to your knees. And again, inhale, hands to shins, and lift halfway, flat back, shoulders down. And exhale, take a bow, forward fold. We'll do one more, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, crawl forward to a high plank. And feel the release of the forward fold, so your hamstrings are no longer taut. And tight, your legs can turn on. And belly and elbows wrapping in. Exhale, bend your arms, lower all the way down onto your stomach. Untuck your toes, shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra. And feel your low back as you ground down through the tops of the feet. Exhale, lower your chest back down. And feel your body again. Inhale, baby cobra. Elbows in, lift your chest up. And exhale, lower your chest back down. One more. Inhale, baby cobra. Elbows in, chest up. And exhale, lower your chest down. Feel your knees lift your tail, press the mat away. And exhale, come into a child's pose, forehead towards the earth. We've come a long way since we started doing these online classes together. And say we're probably in the 18th or the 19th month. And since we started in our original quarantine, so it's always good to check in. And there's plenty of space here and to continue to reflect. And therefore, find a deeper connection in your breath through your practice in your body. Inhale, rise back up, all fours. Curl your toes, exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog.
Pedal out your dog, bend one knee. You notice how the back of the opposite leg is more taut and stretch into your calf, into your hamstring. On your exhale, switch. Bend your left leg, kick through your right heel. And straighten both legs, feel your inner thighs draw, and bring your big toes together. Roll the weight into your toes, breathe in through your nose. Exhale, take 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. And so when the shoulders are a little tighter and the arms out in front, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Plant the palms, step back into your high plank. Okay, easy to let the head take a dive here. Keep the head up, draw your chest through. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, feel a back bend in up dog. Exhale, lift your hips and connect to your breath in downward facing dog. We have all the variables and that take us down this road as a human being. And the beauty of a practice, and whether we're sharing it in person or here online, is that if we all connect to our breath together, we're going to get closer. And we're going to feel closer. We will actually be closer physically, mentally, and emotionally. And in this way, those variables, the distractions, the things pulling us around in our life don't weigh on us as heavily. Big toes together, lift your heels. Opposite steps, 2 to the top. Big toes touch, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand to the breath. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back into your high plank. And you set your left hand forward 2 inches. And let's warm up the side bodies. Come into your side plank. Left hip keeps lifting as your right arm goes up towards the sky. As you draw your tailbone in, you can challenge your balance today. Take your gaze up and notice how you're feeling underneath your left shoulder blade. And this way you're not dumping into this grip of your left shoulder itself. Keep lifting your hips. You'll notice that as you turn and gaze and right hand down and you're back into your downward facing dog. And roll a full breath in and release a full breath out. Come forward into your high plank. Right hand forward 2 inches. Outer edge of your right foot. Stack your left leg. Feel your bottom hip lift. And reach your top arm up. And it's your left arm. Draw your tailbone in and then you can rise. Elevate your gaze and challenge your balance. Which is really just saying challenge the focus of your mind. Stay present. Use the breath as you lower the gaze, keep lifting the hips, and then turn, pivot square, and you're back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a high plank. Strong legs, exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, and come back into your downward facing dog. And big toes together, bend your knees. And exhale, walk or light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Arms by your sides, feel your feet. And now you got your heart pumping a little bit, shoulders down. And keep focusing on your breath. So your diaphragm muscle is your primary breath muscle. And you're working that. It's right around the abdomen, so it's no surprise that when you start to become winded, right, that your breaths get shorter. Slow down the exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up, interlace the fingers, and release the index fingers. Draw your biceps, squeeze your ears, and exhale, side bend to the right. You can feel this inside your hips. Right, that is the inside of your frontal hip bones, and which will take you into your psoas muscles. If your low back is tight, you'll certainly feel that in this position. Inhale, rise back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. through from the midline, and expressing the length from the midline, and expressing that dimension of width as strength across your upper back. Inhale, rise to center. Belly in, cactus your arms, open your chest, lift your chin. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your legs, sit back, create a lightning bolt shape with your body. And feel your hips sitting back, sitting down, tailbone to your heels. And work the breath through your hips into your spine. As we exhale, take a bow, forward fold, straighten your legs. You might get a little bit deeper. Inhale to lift halfway. Bend the knees, plant the hands 2 steps back, look forward in your high plank. In high push-up, draw. On the exhale, lower halfway down, push back up. Get those arms to a 90-degree angle, lower halfway down, elbows in. Push back up, one more time, lower halfway down. Push back up, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Connect breath, inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Kick through your back heel. Notice the left leg is straight, drawing you into the lunge, right knee over your right heel. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Keep your left leg straight. Support with your front leg. Feel your hamstring, feel your glutes. And let's go, warrior 2. Pivot your back heel down. And strong through your back arm. And lunge into your front leg, but still keep wrapping your tailbone in. Right forearm to your right thigh. And reach your left arm all the way overhead. And this left arm becomes your kickstand as you inhale, rise left hand to left thigh. And right arm to the sky. Shoulders away from your ears, and then you can lift your gaze up, deepen your expression if you walk this left hand behind and inside your left leg. Stay with me and breathe. One more breath in. Full breath out. Come back to warrior 2. Land in your lunge. Stay anchored through your back heel. Breathe in, little lift to the chin. And exhale, bring your hands to the top of the mat. Pivot on your back toes, you're in your lunge, soften your knee down. Untuck your toes, straighten your front leg, walk your hips, sit back onto your left heel. And bring your shoulders over your hips, inhale, both arms up. And flex your right ankle, interlace the fingers, release the index. Nice, like you did when you were standing. Now draw your belly in as you hinge and bring your hands inside your right foot to the mat. And support stability with your upper back, ground through your left shin. And draw with your belly, keep turning your inner right thigh up. And as you draw the back and the knee down. If you want a little more, slide the hands forward a little bit, drop the chin. So good, release the grip. Hands to the mat, push off the left shin, belly comes in. Great, tuck your back toes, set your hands. And then float kick your right leg back, 3-legged plank. Point your right toes, feel long and drawn through your heart, connect to your belly. Exhale, we go knee to nose. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Exhale, go knee to nose. Inhale, kick back, look forward. And exhale, go knee to nose. Step back, look forward, you're in plank pose. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, and come back into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths. With the inhale, lift your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back, 3-legged dog. Big step, left foot all the way through. Straighten your right leg before you rise. So many times you'll rise and then your right leg will be bent And then you're sitting in the grip. You could be more connected with your breath and body. So front knee lunges, and so it's stacked over the heel. And keep your right leg straight. And now rise. And palms face. Stay with your lunge. Feel your hamstring and use your glute. Breathe in. Warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Open your arms into the T. And good old-fashioned warrior two. And such a good pose. And reminder, where we'll grip in the body is the outer hips. If your outer hips and your bum are squeezing in, hey, let them be more supple. Left forearm to your left thigh. Work your inner thighs, reach your right arm over. It's not easy to keep lifting out of your low back. Okay, this is the job of the feet connecting to the legs and the knees spreading apart. This right arm and becomes your kickstand to your heart. Come up, right hand to your right thigh, and left arm reaches up and back. And stay with your lunge, soften any grip in your toes. And if you want more, keep walking this right hand behind and inside your right thigh. Okay, use that. You're lifting the heart away from your tail. On your exhale, bring it back to warrior two. Shoulders stacked. Breathe in, little lift to the chin. And exhale, windmill your hands, top of the mat. Pivot on your back toes, soften your right knee down. Untuck the toes, sit, walk the hips all the way back to your right heel. And your left ankle is flexed and ready to go, toes towards the shin. And sitting upright, reach your arms over your head. Interlace your fingers, release the index. And lead with your heart, draw with your belly, balance. And you hinge, different than a fold. Folding is just letting the spine round down, right? You end up something like this. Right? A hinge, keeps the length. You're reaching the wrist up, chest going forward, and then prayer hands. And keep them together. And pinky fingers touch the ground. Back of your left knee. And turning down to the ground, breathe into the hamstring. You might explore a little bit more when you exhale and get those prayer hands out another inch or two. And biceps inside the ears. You feel it drawing the kinks out, release the grip. Use the belly, right shin, press into the mat, come forward. Right, it's not fast. Set your hands, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, plug into the palms, and kick back into your three-legged floating plank. And draw your ribs in. Yes, left leg straight. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back. This right leg is strong. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step back to plank. Turn the inner thighs up, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. That will inform your chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, come back into your downward facing dog. Notice the feeling in your body. What are we, some 10, 15, 20 minutes into a practice? Even if that's all the time you have. And to be on the mat, that will change. And from the start of the day, the way you respond to anything coming at you. And at the end of the day, how you have an opportunity and to reflect, learn, and grow from anything that has taken place. And bring your big toes together. Lift the heels, bend the knees, exhale. Walk or like hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your left arm under your right arm, eagle arms. And feel the broadening on your back. And if you got a grip in the shoulder, lift your heart up and let it work out. Bend your legs, sit down. And great, slowly rise, lift your left knee in front. And step down, release your arms by your sides. And big toes touching, inhale, arms up. Bend your legs, sit back into your chair. Hands to your heart center, take an inhale. And twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. Any tightness in the neck, keep your gaze down. And as you strengthen the back, roll your chest, twist. And go a little bit deeper, turn your gaze up. And draw yourself back to center. Inhale, arms up, straight legs, reach. Exhale, take a bow over straight legs and fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Feels good to move, plant your hands and step back into a high plank. Left hand forward 2 inches. Outer edge of your left foot. This time, right foot steps onto the mat and right hand to your right thigh. Okay, use that and to slowly lower your left hip down. Hey, this right shoulder wants to shrug, roll it back and down. Kick through your left heel, and as you get your outer thigh and hip to settle, excellent, feel your side body stretching, and then reach your right arm for the back of your mat here. This left hand is going to keep rooting down, and take your chin down your chest, and push into your left foot, and then pivot, and bring your right hand to the mat, step back into your downward facing dog. Right heel is heavy, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, open your left hip. Now you can even come up onto your left fingertips, and that'll create a little bit more space to lift your left knee higher. And press into your right hand, now roll your right heel down into the ground. Nice, stay for your breath in. And as you exhale, square both hands flat. Left foot steps all the way through. Lift your right leg up, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Right arm under your left, eagle arms. Feel the top of the shoulders across the back. Bend your legs, sit down as chair. And wrap your right leg, draw from the inner thigh, lift the knee. And then give yourself a squeeze. And the more we sit down, the more you'll feel it in the outer hips. And if you don't feel it, all good. Keep deepening the breath. And slowly rise, lift your right knee in front. Step your right foot down, release your arms by your sides. And big toes together, inhale, arms up. Bend your legs, sit back into your chair. Hands to your heart center. Twist, left elbow outside your right thigh. Head stays lifted above your heart. Okay, the chest coming through and the shoulders away from the ears. And stay with your legs, come back to center. Arms up, inhale, stand up, stretch. Exhale, dive, you'll feel it from your legs that turn away from you. Outer edge of your right foot. Inside plank, left arm up, step your left foot onto the mat. Left hand to your inner thigh. Okay, use that to support, and then we slowly start to let the right hip. So if I need more space for my right shoulder, I'm going to walk the right foot or slide the right foot further down the mat. And the outer hip comes to land. Ooh, feel the side body as the ribs turn out. It's like a lateral side bend in crescent moon shape. And once you get your outer thigh, your hip to ground, and then reach your left arm for the back of the mat. If you feel this really intensely in through your wrist, that's normal. If you feel it in your shoulder, top of the shoulder, that is normal as well. Use your right hand. Kick through your right heel and start to lift your hips. And bring your left hand all the way around in front. Hips are high, protects your lower back. Step into your downward facing dog. Left heel heavy, inhale, right leg up. Open your right hip so the left palm stays flat. And go up onto the fingertips of the right hand, and then get the right knee to turn up a little bit higher. And keep lifting your right knee as now you stamp your left heel down. Okay, as long as you feel like you're opening up and practicing to your edge, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what it looks like. And slowly square, turn your hands flat, and bring your right foot step all the way through. Use your belly, float, step, left leg lifts, curl the heel in, and step your feet